Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Gaze, and we hope you are safe and healthy wherever you happen to be tonight.
And I'm Leslie Adamy. We begin tonight with some new safety guidelines in place for Corpus Christi ISD, in particular, new rules for the wearing of face shields on campuses. Our Nora Bettis explains in tonight's top story.
So what they found was that multi-layered cloth masks are effective in 70% of the situations in preventing the spread or transmission of COVID-19.
Updated information coming from the CDC on November 10th, fine-tuning recommendations on proper mask use for the prevention of the spread of COVID-19. This week, CCISD incorporated the new guidelines into their existing district plan.
And so we updated our guidance just to make sure that our campuses and our families, knew what the latest guidance was.
Jennifer Arismendi, Executive Director for Instructional Support, says the district just wants to assure parents and staff that they are keeping up with the most current research. One new clarification, the proper use of face shields. The CDC now says that they should not be worn alone, but with a regular disposable or multi-layered cloth face mask.
Face shields were really meant to prevent any type of splatter into the face or eyes, not really to be used in isolation.
CCISD students and staff are allowed to use face shields if they choose to do so. As for how these evolving guidelines are being received by parents, Arismendi says everyone has been on board from day one.
Well, I can say that I have not received complaints from our parents about wearing a mask. I mean, what we're really finding is that our parents are supportive. Like I said, everybody is really watching out for each other and themselves. And so it's not like it's not a controversial issue in the school.
If parents have questions about these or any other district policies, there's a Let's Talk link on CCISD's homepage.
We understand that there's fear because we're in a pandemic. It's a very scary time, and we understand that.
Nora Bettis, 3 News.